Granny used to tell me all the time, sparks when faith and preparation combine. The road been right here all this time, but you gotta look with more than your eyes. And the small axe Jesse Ryle representing for IjahStars mindset, rich forever.
Mindset, Holy Emmanuel I King Selassie IjahStars, one more day above ground. Beautiful viewers and subscribers, as they them know, life our ultimate position, not no greater than that, no matter what go on. Greeting the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, and also Empress Menen I. Warm welcome. Please push the like button, honorable family. They them know the thing go. They have to look on a thing where been observing over the years, you know, as a Rastafari, Bob Marley and Emperor Haile Selassie I. Alright? Yeah. Yeah, so Bob Marley is a reggae artist, as you know. We all know who Bob Marley is, you know, what Bob Marley stands for, what Bob Marley represents. Bob Marley is the king of reggae. Very influential brethren that have do a lot of work in regarding to Rastafari, you know, pushing Rastafari, you know, the forefront of the world. Not that Rastafari, the movement, needed Bob Marley to do that, but Bob Marley was a vessel, an instrument, doing that using reggae music, and he did it quite well, that he earned the title, you know, the king of reggae. But what I've noticed over the years, and this is no fault of Bob Marley or any of his children or anything like that, I think it's more what people want. I think a lot of people have a problem with Emperor Haile Selassie I being praised or even worshipped as a deity or a god. And because Rastafari, Emperor Haile Selassie I, is praised and worship, you know, by, you know, Rastafari people, I think a lot of people didn't want that to be. See? Because when people start to acknowledge Rastafari, see, and I know a lot of people are gonna come and say, oh no for worship man, and you know for praise no man, and this and that and all sort of thing. Everybody, people free to do what they want to do, and you know, if they deem it as right, so be it. See? But Rastafari, because the people have, you know, switched from praising this white Jesus that was given in slavery by, you know, the colonial enslavers, and African people come to the understanding and the knowledge that, you know, what we were being taught and who we were being taught to be the Almighty God, you know, is a total different thing based on the knowledge that we have now, since we start to, you know, gone back into reading. Because, you know, slavery didn't allow us to read as a people, you know. So now that, you know, we come out of that physical enslavement and shackles, and we start to read and have an understanding of what is going on around us and who you know, we should worship, if at all. You know, if we not worship the sun or the moon or the star, you know, we should come to the understanding of who God is, and, you know, who the Creator is, and who we should be giving our praise unto. See, so because Rastafari is a African king, Zane, which was deemed as primitive, yeah, by, you know, people in the so-called first world, you know, Europe and so on. Zane, and Rastafari, you know, Emperor Haile Selassie had, you know, very close relationship with a lot of European countries. I don't know if they were allies to him, but, you know, we see before, you know, His Majesty even became King of Kings and Lord of Lords, before he was, you know, crowned with those titles, and he was regent at the time, and we saw him on tour in Europe, and, you know, we see the relationship that he had with, you know, European people. See? But a lot of people wanted Jesus to be praised. See? And they wanted black people to continue praising and worship Jesus. But the Rastafari movement had spring up now, because, you know, Marcus Garvey uttered this word as, you know, the Pan-Africanist, and, you know, we saw the emperor, which is Emperor Haile Selassie I. Now, when all these things, you know, when we put 1 and 2 together and we get, you know, the equation, we understand that we can't continue in the way that we were taught. We have to come out of that. See? And I think that challenged the status quo, because now we were coming out of this brainwash mentality, Zane, where, you know, people give us a God, like, you know, we didn't know a God or a creator. You know, we are the first people on, you know, on the planet, you know what I mean? And any concept of God or the creator would have come from us first, not Johnny come lately. See? So we know who the creator is, and, you know, who to call the creator. Nature are the creator. You know what I mean? We don't have to put a name on it. We don't have to say a Selassie. We don't have to say Marcus Garvey or Malcolm X, or, you know what I mean? Because the reality is we're all creators. But they didn't like when Rastafari, the community, black people now, start to identify themselves with a black king and call him a black god, because they thought that we would always worship this white spectacle which is called Jesus. See? And, you know, we never did ever continue with that. All right. So when Bob Marley come to the forefront now and start to, you know, sing about Rastafari and, you know, the things them that is happening around the world, the things them that is happening in Jamaica, and, you know, Bob Marley became world renowned, became popular and famous, you know, because the music, reggae music, is, you know, very influential. And then the message that is he's sending, you know, is this one love message, and, you know, everybody, you know, want to be loved. Could we be loved? You know, everybody want to be loved. So the people them love that one love message that Bob Marley was sending. But you know, the radical side of Bob, they never really accept Zane, and the radical side was really, you know, God black. Yeah, God black. They never liked that. They didn't like that. Seeing? And what start to happen now? Because I remember having a conversation a couple of years ago with a brethren from Spain. Zane, and it was a little bit heated because they wanted to praise Bob Marley. Like Bob Marley was the emperor. See? And I know that Bob Marley wouldn't want nobody to praise him like how him praise and worship the emperor of Ethiopia as his God and King. I think Bob Marley's mission was, you know, aiding people towards having the full understanding, or having an understanding of who God is and who is God, and who is Rastafari, who is Marcus Garvey, and so on. I think that is what Bob Marley was doing, and he did it quite well. You know, a lot of people today, they love reggae. You know, they love reggae big time. All right, but you can't put Bob Marley over Emperor Haile Selassie, because Bob Marley praised Emperor Haile Selassie. And what we're seeing today, that is what we see people are doing. People are trying to put Bob Marley above the emperor, because Bob Marley is the king of reggae. The emperor is the king of kings. The king of kings. So all the people who are trying to make it look like, say, boy, is not the emperor, but it's Bob Marley that you should be more adoring. Well, people can adore Bob Marley, of course. You know, he's a prolific individual. See? But you cannot replace the emperor with Bob Marley. And Bob Marley wouldn't accept that, and Bob Marley wouldn't appreciate love what we see a lot of people is trying to do today, which is put Bob above the emperor. And that will never happen. The people will never accept it. It's only certain people that's going to accept it, and those are the people who don't want African people to acknowledge that they have an African God and King, because every nation have them God and King. Every nation have a place where their God reside. You just check it. Islam, you know, Allah is Arabia. You know, Buddha, you know, China, you know, Krishna, India, seeing Jesus, Rome, seeing where's the African God and King? It has to be Ethiopia, Africa. And so far, out of all of the gods and the kings, so far is only the Emperor Haile Selassie is, we see, worthy to hold that position. It's only the emperor. We're not seeing no other. See? And so far, it's only him come and hold those titles of King of Kings, Lord of Lords, elect of God, light of this world. You know, Bob never hold those titles. As great as Bob was, You know, Bob didn't hold a title. But Bob's mission was always to, you know, point the people them towards Rastafari. So, you people who is trying to make it look like that Bob is above the emperor, that is a wrong move you lot is doing. See, and the item should just leave Bob Marley where he is. Bob Marley is already the king of reggae, and I'm sure wherever his spirit is, he would satisfy with that position. I don't think he would want to hold Emperor Haile Selassie position. Zin, the emperor is the emperor, and Bob Marley is Bob Marley. Two different individuals. Yeah, one is king of kings and one is king of reggae. All right, so we're gonna leave it right there. Reason with me in the comment section. Let me know your views, your thoughts, and what's been said here. Mindset Rastafari. From a born, I know myself. Ijah done destined for greatness. No call me no dog, cause trust me boy, you know have to rate this. The 225th already established and I elevate this. The conquering lion is the highest and the greatest. So I couldn't give a fuck who want to underestimate this. Pardon my French, I'm just speaking it clearly so you can understand this. Too many crime, too many injustice. And the political arena full of puppet and too more cutlass. The whole of them are thief and just a bunch of hypocrite. Road boy around the turf and them not afraid for empty them clip. Bullet in a face and them not aim to no hip. And the reality of that is both box and casket. Crime rate hit the roof. What's the solution to curve it? Poverty on the rise just like a damn pandemic. I can go on and on, me not stop, me not quit. You shouldn't make me pull out the bounty hunter hit list. Because the whole of the name them are the thief in one them pan the pulpit. Lightning and thunder, not even Jesus Christ can stop this. Me day upon the scene and now bad energy get a lick. Goodwill, overstanding, tolerance, the king say for practice. Nothing but absolute African traditional culture. The mindset are uplift.
Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just start the mindset.